Hello everyone, and welcome to another video from our channel, Immortal News. In this video, we will be bringing you a list of famous celebrities who have passed away today, June 22nd, and in the last few days. Additionally, we have some tributes planned for the second part of the video, so please stay tuned. Before we proceed, we kindly ask you to show your love and support by giving this video a like. Paxton Whitehead, a master of comedic timing and unforgettable performances. Renowned British actor Paxton Whitehead, admired for his unmatched comedic timing and unforgettable performances in film and theater, passed away due to complications from a fall on June 16, 2023, in Arlington, Virginia, at the age of 85. Born on October 17, 1937 in Kent, England, Whitehead's distinctive baritone voice and knack for bringing humor to seemingly austere characters set him apart in the entertainment industry. His acting journey began at the Rugby School and the Webber Douglas Academy of Dramatic Art in London, later taking him to the New Shakespeare Memorial Theatre and eventually to Broadway. His Broadway career soared with a Tony nomination for his role in a revival of Camelot. Whitehead's versatile talent transcended comedy, exemplified by his compelling portrayal of the lead role in Shakespeare's Richard III at the Old Globe in San Diego in 1985. Whitehead etched his mark on the silver screen with memorable roles in films such as Back to School, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Baby Boom, and The Adventures of Huck Finn. However, his comedic genius shone brightest on television, with remarkable performances as a stuffy neighbor in Mad About You, a stern boss in Friends, and the rigid headmaster on Frasier. His expansive television repertoire also included appearances on Murder, She Wrote, Third Rock from the Sun, The West Wing, Heart to Heart, and Caroline in the City. Paxton Whitehead leaves behind a legacy of laughter and impactful performances, alongside his daughter Alex, son Charles, stepdaughter Heather Whitehead, and 4 grandchildren. His sincere dedication to comedy, once reflected in his statement, "It interests me more, and actually I take it a great deal more seriously than I do tragedy," has left an indelible imprint on the hearts of audiences worldwide. Tributes to Paxton Whitehead. George Winterling, a groundbreaking meteorologist with a lasting legacy. George Winterling, a pioneering meteorologist whose illustrious career spanned nearly 5 decades, passed away at the age of 91 on June 21, 2023. Fondly remembered for his dedicated service at WJXT-4 in Jacksonville, Florida, Winterling served his viewers with unmatched passion and precision for an impressive 47 years before retiring in 2009. Known for far more than simply delivering weather forecasts, Winterling was a visionary in his field. He introduced the concept of humature, a term that later evolved into what we know today as the heat index, which gauges perceived heat. His knack for accurately predicting weather patterns, often against popular consensus, earned him a reputation for unmatched skill and precision. A standout prediction was his accurate forecast of Hurricane Dora hitting northeast Florida on September 10, 1964, when all other meteorologists predicted the storm would veer towards the Carolinas. In addition to his skills as a meteorologist, Winterling was an innovator. He brought the weather to life for his viewers by using white paint to draw clouds on maps and markers to represent the feels-like temperature. His unique approach made complex weather phenomena relatable and understandable. Prior to his tenure at WJXT, Winterling worked at the United States Weather Bureau, now the National Weather Service, in Jacksonville. Recognizing that the weather programs of the time failed to adequately explain weather phenomena to the public, he transitioned to television to bring his expertise to a wider audience. Winterling's contributions to the field of meteorology are as notable as his love of gardening. As a cherished member of the Jacksonville community, his loss is deeply felt, and his legacy continues to inspire future meteorologists. His commitment to his work, the unique approach he brought to weather forecasting, and his unwavering dedication to his viewers will forever be remembered. Tributes to George Winterling. Julie Garwood, a beloved storyteller and icon in romance novels. The literary world mourns the loss of Julie Garwood, an acclaimed romance novelist known for her captivating tales that beautifully blend historical and contemporary themes. She passed away on June 8, 2023, at her residence in Leawood, Kansas, at the age of 78. Garwood's extraordinary novels, translated into 32 languages with over 40 million copies in print, enchanted readers globally. Her writing career began in her 40s and stretched over decades, starting with her foray into the historical romance genre in 1985 with Gentle Warrior, set in feudal England. She then authored numerous other historical novels such as Rebellious Desire, Honor's Splendor, The Lion's Lady, and The Bride. Praised for her meticulous research, Garwood made her historical novels both romantically engrossing and period-accurate. After 15 years of historical romance writing, she took a bold step into contemporary suspense with Heartbreaker in 2000. She seamlessly melded elements of suspense and romantic intrigue, crafting engaging plots that kept readers on the edge of their seats. Her recent works like Sweet Talk, 2012, and Wired, 2017, continued to display her dedication to authenticity, with each novel reflecting meticulous research on the topic. Garwood's novels were revered for their strong female characters and diligently researched historical settings, leading them to become bestsellers globally. Despite her tremendous success, she remained grounded and humble, attributing her modesty to her busy family life. Julie Garwood's remarkable contributions to the romance genre, her unique writing style, and her unwavering commitment to crafting captivating narratives will remain cherished by readers worldwide. Tributes to Julie Garwood. Teresa Taylor, a defining beat of Generation X. Teresa Taylor, renowned drummer for the Texas-based band Butthole Surfers and a symbolic figure of Generation X, passed away on June 18, 2023, at the age of 60 due to lung disease. Known for her performance in Richard Linklater's iconic 1990 film Slacker, Taylor represented the angst and nonconformity characteristic of her generation. Also known by her stage name Teresa Nervosa, Taylor confronted her severe lung condition with resilience and optimism, as she revealed in a Facebook post in 2021. Born in Arlington, Texas in 1962, Taylor honed her drumming skills through participating in marching bands in Austin and Fort Worth. Despite her talent, she didn't see drumming as a professional path until she crossed paths with Gibby Haynes and Paul Leary, the founders of the Butthole Surfers, during her time in a downtown Austin warehouse. Even though the Butthole Surfers didn't achieve a hit record during Taylor's tenure in the 1980s, mainstream acceptance was not their end goal, as indicated by their defiant band name. Taylor's influence extended beyond her music, serving as an emblem of the aimless and disaffected spirit of her generation. Teresa Taylor's legacy is not merely measured in her drum beats or the unconventional music of the Butthole Surfers, but in the way she embodied and gave voice to a generation's restlessness and rebellious spirit. Her loss will be deeply felt among her peers and fans. Tributes to Teresa Taylor. Ivan Menezes, a spirited visionary in the global liquor industry. The spirits world mourns the loss of a formidable leader, Ivan Menezes, who passed away at age 63 on June 7, 2023, due to complications from emergency surgery for a stomach ulcer. As the chief executive of Diageo for a decade, Menezes masterminded the transformation of renowned alcohol brands, including Johnnie Walker, Smirnoff, and Guinness, into symbols of attainable luxury. Born with an exceptional business acumen and a deep understanding of consumer sentiment, Menezes believed spirits offered an accessible luxury that resonated with consumers globally, even during economic downturns. Under his leadership, Diageo grew into a global titan, boasting over 200 brands sold in more than 180 countries. One of his most significant achievements was reinvigorating the image of Johnnie Walker to resonate with a younger audience. Menezes was the visionary behind the brand's iconic slogan, "Keep Walking," leading a successful international advertising campaign that breathed new life into Johnny Walker's reputation. Beyond Scotch whiskey, Menezes expanded Diageo's portfolio by acquiring the Don Julio brand and the highly acclaimed Casamigos brand created by George Clooney and his partners. Under his leadership, Diageo not only witnessed significant growth, but also made strides in environmental initiatives and workforce diversity. In recognition of his immense contributions to business and equality, Menezes was knighted by King Charles III in January 2023. A man whose life and work were infused with a spirit of excellence and innovation, Menezes leaves a lasting imprint on the global spirits industry. He is survived by his wife Shibani, their children, Rohini and Nikhil, and a vast community of colleagues, friends, and admirers who cherished his remarkable leadership and charisma. His passing marks the end of an era, but his legacy continues to inspire. Tributes to Ivan Menezes. Ray Wheatley, a heavyweight in the Australian boxing legacy. Ray Wheatley, a former heavyweight boxer and a beacon in the Australian boxing community, has passed away at the age of 74 on June 20, 2023, in a Sydney hospital after an operation. Beyond his prowess in the ring, Wheatley served as international editor for FightNews.com/R and contributed immensely to the sport as an official and International Boxing Federation (IBF) executive, and through his acclaimed publication, World of Boxing. Born with a natural affinity for boxing, Wheatley held a career record of December 1st 11 between 1969 and 1985, a golden era for Australian fighters, but his dedication to the sport didn't end there. He wore many hats from trainer, manager, promoter to referee and judge, not only in Australia but on the global stage. His expertise was sought for judging 4 of Kostyatseu's world title bouts and supervising one of Evander Holyfield's heavyweight title defenses. In recognition of his services to boxing, Wheatley was elected as vice president of the IBF and was also honored with an Order of Australia Medal, OAM. Furthering his accolades, he received the Snowy Robbins Trophy from the NSW Veteran Boxers Association and was inducted into the Australian National Boxing Hall of Fame in 2012. Remembered for his integrity, amicability, and kindness, Wheatley was a revered figure in the boxing world. His passing leaves a significant void in the community he served so passionately. He is survived by his wife Vicky and his family, who, along with the boxing community, will carry his enduring legacy forward. Tributes to Ray Wheatley. Sheldon Bergstrom, a resounding voice and cherished presence in performing arts. The performing arts communities in Canada and the United States mourn the passing of Sheldon Bergstrom, a beloved figure known for his powerful voice and generous heart. Bergstrom, originally from Prince Albert, passed away on June 18, 2023, at the age of 51. Bergstrom first left his imprint on the Prince Albert performing arts scene in 1995 while building sets for West Side Story. According to Kara Stelmachuk from the E.A. Rawlinson Center, Bergstrom's influence was significant, and his distinctive talent and warmth created lasting impressions. Throughout his career, Bergstrom earned accolades for his performances in several shows. He was particularly revered for his portrayal of Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof and his emceeing of the Country North Show. Demonstrating his musical versatility, Bergstrom's performances ranged from singing Sandy's lines in Grease's Summer Lovin' to rendering the theme song for the Western Canada Summer Games. Bergstrom's stage presence was noted for its creative spontaneity, enhancing the viewing experience for his audiences. However, it was his generous spirit that resonated with people just as much as his onstage performances. His performance in Fiddler on the Roof is remembered fondly by those who knew him. The passing of Sheldon Bergstrom is a significant loss for the performing arts community. His legacy will live on in the many lives he touched, both on and off the stage. He will be missed deeply by friends, colleagues, and fans alike. Tributes to Sheldon Bergstrom. Russell H. Dilday, a pillar of grace and leadership in the Baptist community. The Baptist community is mourning the loss of a stalwart figure, Russell H. Dilday, who served as the former president of Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary. Dilday passed away on June 21, 2023, at the age of 92. His leadership from 1978 to 1994 steered the seminary to become the largest of its kind worldwide, and it was under his guidance that over half of all Southern Baptist missionaries of that era received their training. Despite the rise in conflicts with the Fundamentalist Board during the Southern Baptists' contentious struggle for control of the largest non-Catholic denomination in the nation, Dilday was widely revered for his grace and tenacity in defending Baptist principles. After his controversial dismissal in 1994, Dilday took up various leadership roles in Baptist schools and conventions, showcasing his unwavering commitment to the cause. In addition to his institutional contributions, Dilday founded Tallowood Baptist Church in Houston and served as a pastor at several other churches. His prolific writing, spanning across numerous books and articles, further solidified his reputation as a leading statesman of the Southern Baptist Convention. Dilday was born in Amarillo, Texas, on September 30, 1930. He earned his bachelor's degree from Baylor University, where he met his wife, Betty. The couple shared 66 years of marital bliss. Dilday also held a Master of Divinity and a Doctor of Philosophy degrees from Southwestern Seminary. Even in the face of shock and criticism following his dismissal from the seminary, Dilday exhibited remarkable grace, always maintaining his focus on God's calling. His legacy within the Baptist community will be remembered for his dedication, charity, and conviction. Dilday is survived by 2 daughters, 6 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, a sister, a brother, and numerous nieces and nephews. His life and work serve as an inspiration for future generations. Tributes to Russell H. Dilday. Henry Petroski, pioneer of failure analysis and appreciator of mundane designs. Henry Petroski, the renowned scholar and engineer celebrated for his insightful study of design failures in both grand structures and everyday objects, passed away on June 14, 2023, at the age of 81. Battling cancer, he spent his final days in hospice care in Durham, North Carolina. Born on February 6, 1942, Petroski dedicated 40 years of his life to the field of civil and environmental engineering as a distinguished professor at Duke University. His expertise lay in understanding failures in design, which he championed as an essential part of successful engineering. This concept was encapsulated in his oft-quoted phrase, "Form follows failure," a reinterpretation of the classic architectural axiom, "Form follows function." His insightful perspective culminated in a series of influential books, starting with To Engineer is Human, The Role of Failure in Successful Design, in 1985. In this groundbreaking work, Petroski explored the catastrophic consequences of engineering failures, such as the infamous collapse of the Kansas City Hyatt Regency Hotel skywalks and the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. However, Petroski's talent extended beyond analyzing large-scale disasters. His ability to unmask the fascinating complexities of ordinary objects was nothing short of genius. In The Pencil, A History of Design and Circumstance, he took readers on a detailed journey through the humble pencil's history and design. This theme continued with The Toothpick, Technology and Culture, where he charted the evolution of the simple toothpick. Survived by his wife Catherine, 2 children and 5 grandchildren, Henry Petroski leaves behind an enduring legacy. His innovative approach to engineering, emphasizing both its successes and failures, and his keen eye for the engineering of everyday life, will continue to inspire future generations of engineers and scholars. Tributes to Henry Petroski. Haim Roet, a steward of names and memory in the shadow of the Holocaust. Haim Roet, a respected Holocaust survivor who dedicated his life to preserving the individual identities of the Holocaust victims, passed away in Jerusalem on May 22, 2023 at the age of 90. Known for founding the global initiative Unto Every Person There Is a Name, Roet fervently believed that every victim deserved to be remembered distinctly. Born on March 10, 1933, Roet was committed to making the Holocaust a personal historical event, helping people comprehend the scale of the horrifying tragedy. His conviction was borne out in his words from a 2016 speech at the United Nations. "I tried to find a way to make the Holocaust more personal, so people can understand the calamity of 6 million souls murdered for being Jewish." His initiative gained traction in 1989, following the Dutch government's decision to release 2 Nazi war criminals from their life sentences. Roet, along with a group of Israelis of Dutch descent, protested at the Dutch embassy in Tel Aviv, where they read the names of some of the 107,000 Dutch Jews who perished in death camps. This profound act of remembrance was recognized by Yad Vashem, the Israeli organization committed to documenting and commemorating the Holocaust, and adopted by the Knesset, Israel's parliament. The reading of the victims' names has since become an integral part of Yom HaShoah, or Holocaust Remembrance Day, from the early 2000s. Roet leaves behind his wife, children, and grandchildren, who continue to share his unwavering commitment to ensuring that the individual names of Holocaust victims are remembered. His lasting legacy, encapsulated in the simple act of reading out names, serves as a powerful reminder of the human cost of the Holocaust. Tributes to Haim Roet. We kindly ask you to honor the lives of these remarkable individuals by showing your support and appreciation. Please like this video and continue watching as we pay respect to the legacies they've left behind.